Welcome, dear students. I hope the previous session is understood by you. And today we are going to learn types of check. Meaning, check is an order to the bank given by account holder to pay the sum specified therein to the person in whose favor it is given. A check is used for withdrawing money from bank and making payment to others. The printed check are issued by the bank to the account holder in the form of book containing 10, 25, 50 or 100 check. Check is a negotiable instrument. Account holder is giving order to the bank to pay the certain sum specified in the check to the other person whose name we have written in check. Suppose for example Mr. A has writing the check to Mr. B. That means Mr. A is issuing check to Mr. B. The sum is rupees 10,000. Then Mr. A's account will deduct 10,000 rupees and Mr. B will get that 10,000 rupees. That means the person can use that check to withdraw the money or he can make the payment to the other person. The printed checks are issued by the bank. That check booklet may contain the 10, 25, 50 or 100 checks in that booklet. That means check is a negotiable instrument which we are using it to withdraw money or making payment to the other person. Definition: check refers to a negotiable instrument that contains an unconditional order to the bank to pay a certain sum mentioned in the instrument from the drawer's account to the person to whom it is issued or to the order of the specified person or the bearer. So the check is a negotiable instrument. We have seen in our earlier session there are three negotiable instruments: check, bill of exchange and promissory note. In case of check, there should not be any condition. It should be unconditional order to the bank to pay a certain sum mentioned in the instrument. That means in check, if we are mentioning rupees 10,000, then from the drawer's account, that amount will be deducted and the other person will receive that money. Over here, suppose Mr. A is issuing check of rupees 10,000 to Mr. B. Then Mr. B will receive the money, that is rupees 10,000. Here, check is used by the account holder to make payment or to withdraw the money from the bank. Parties of check. Drawer. Drawer is a person who draws a check. Drawee. Drawee is a person on whom check is drawn, that is banker. Payee. Payee is a person who receives payment. For example, Mr. A draws a check worth rupees 10,000 on Mr. B. Now in this example, Mr. A is a drawer, drawee is a bank and Mr. B is a payee. Types of check. There are different types of check such as bearer check, order check, cross check, stale check, post dated check, pre-dated check, mutilated check, gift check and traveler's check. Moving further, we will see these types of check in detail. Bearer check. Bearer check refers to the check which can be encashed by the person whose name is written on the check or anyone who presents the check before the bank for payment. It is negotiable in nature, which can be transferred by simply delivering it, and so endorsement is not needed. No identification of the presenter or holder is required in case of a bearer check. See, the bearer check is a check which can be encashed by the person whose name is written on the check. Suppose on the check Mr. B is written, then Mr. B can present the check before the bank and he will receive the payment. Order check. As the name suggests, it is a check which becomes payable to the person or organization whose name is specified on the check or to his order. To convert a bearer check into an order check, the word or bearer is stricken off from the check. Endorsement of the check to the third party is done by simply signing on the check. The bearer check can be converted into order check. Just we have to cancel the word or bearer. That means we have to specify the person's name and that person will receive the payment. Cross check. Check which bears two transverse parallel line on the face of check with or without word and company or account payee only. Cross check cannot encash on the counter. The amount on such check is credited to the account of the payee. Amount is directly transferred to the account of account holder. In case of bearer check, the person will receive the payment at the counter. But in case of cross check, the person will not encash the check on the counter, but the amount will get credited to his account. Cross check, we have to just draw two transverse parallel line on the face of check, and within that two lines we have to write and company or account payee only. That means just drawing the two parallel line, that check will become the cross check. If person finds the cross check, the person who got that cross check, he cannot encash it on the counter. That's why be at a safer side. Always your check should be crossed. Stale check. A check bears a date and is valid up to 3 months of the stated date. If a check is presented before the bank after the expiry of the reasonable period, that is 3 months after the date, then it is called stale check. See, the validity of the check is 3 months, and if the check is presented before the bank after the 3 months, then that check is known as stale check. Post-dated check. When a check is drawn containing a future date, it is called post-dated check. In such case, money will not be payable by the bank before that date. For example, check dated 25th September 2020 and presented for payment on 9th September 2020. That is today's date, 9th September. But on the check, the date is written 25th September. Then that check is post-dated check. That means on that check, future date is mentioned. Whenever on the check, future date is written, then that check is known as post-dated check. Opposite to that is pre-dated check. Pre-dated check is also called ante-dated check. A check containing a prior earlier date is called an ante-dated check. That means on the check, today's date is the 9th September. If on the check 9th August is written, then that check is known as pre-dated check. In case of post-dated check, future date is mentioned, and in case of pre-dated check, the prior, that is earlier date is mentioned. Mutilated check. A check which is torn, damaged, crushed or washed is called a mutilated check. Such checks are honored only when certain details are visible after confirming with the drawer. In case of mutilated check, if the check is torn in two or the three pieces and certain words or the amount or the date is torn, is damaged or crushed or washed, then that check is known as mutilated check. That check cannot be honored if the amount, date and signature is visible. That means certain details are visible, then only that check can be honored. Gift check. Checks that are used for the purpose of gifts and prizes are called gift check. Bank charge a fee for issuing such check. Such check is used to give gifts in occasion of birthday, marriages, etc. It is in decorative form. See, gift check is always in decorative form. Whenever we are attending any birthday or marriages, in that case we are giving the gifts, and that gift can be a gift check. Nowadays, on certain occasion, people used to give the gifts to the other person, and that gift may be the gift check which is issued by the bank, but the bank will charge a certain fee for issuing such gift check. Traveler's check. As the name suggests, the traveler's check can be used when a person is traveling abroad, where the Indian currency is not in used. See, whenever we are going in abroad, suppose for example America, their dollars are used. That time our Indian currency is not used. Indian currency can be converted into the dollar. If a person is traveling abroad, he can carry the traveler's check and get encashment for the same in abroad. A check issued by a bank for fee containing a fixed amount. These checks are encashed or used to make payment in a foreign country after endorsement by the signature of the holder. Traveler's check is used mostly by businessmen or travelers. Traveler's check can encash in any branch or any bank, so person need not to carry cash. See, whenever we are going abroad, no need to carry cash. You can carry the traveler's check and you can encash that check in any branch or any bank. I hope this session is understood by you. Now assignment for you. Define check. Explain different types of check. Traveler's check. 10-mark question may come. Explain different types of check, where you have to explain all types of check which we have learned in this session. Or they may ask traveler's check separately for 2 marks, gift check for 2 marks, or the predated check or the post-dated check. That means any one type may come for the 2 marks, or all types may come for the 10 marks. Thank you, students.